Hey everybody, welcome back to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker, Triple S, or just plain old Stacker if you like. Today's date is the 12th of May, 2025. In this video, we have a couple different subjects we're going to be talking about, namely the Gold Eagles from 2025, how they're not stacking up to last year's sales. Then we're going to be looking at, well, the West Point Uncirculated American Silver Eagle. Can't find any of those for sale right now. And then we're going to be wrapping it up with a Numismatic News article, and they have a question whether or not the DC Comics thing is even, well, have you seen the, what is it, the Allstate commercials? They're paired up with DC Comics right now too, right? There's the Batman and the Bateman, right? So DC's going all out right now. They're getting their name out there. And there's probably a movie coming out too, I would imagine, because of that. It's called marketing, and they're doing a very good job. So is this thing marketing? Yeah, it's probably marketing. Is it for coin collecting? Yeah, it just happens to be coins, and it happens to be marketing also. Now, with that said, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach a bazillion subs. It's a really big number. Not sure exactly how big it is, but I'm pretty sure it's ginormous. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com. Go, well, yeah. Why, I wonder? See, look at this. I put trade deal. This is 17, 1 hour ago, 13 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 3 hours ago. U.S. China / tariffs for 90 days in trade deal. You'd think that would have the market going gonzo, but maybe the 401ks are, but not the metals market. Nope, not too much. So gold is down $111.90 to 32.2725. Yep, silver down 76 cents to 32.18. Still got that 100 to 1 ratio. It's like they're almost paired together at that ratio at this moment. All right, platinum down 21.95 to 996.75, and palladium down 21.45 to 992.90. That's parity there, parity here. What's going on? Dogs and cats living together. Now, Dr. Copper over here is flat at $4.65 a pound. Oh, look at this. This is nifty. Over here, you're looking at in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.49. However, look at that. They got you only paying $38.69 for that quantity 1 through 39. That's incredible because it's been $39 for almost forever and a day. The sell to them price is $34.14. That's definitely above the silver ask price, no doubt about it. All right, let's go over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. This is for 2025, and I'm going to be comparing and contrasting the sales for the 2024 American Gold Eagles. Okay, so check this out. Now, we have 4 months down, okay? And if I do 4 times 3, that means there's 12 months to a year. And let's face it, I guess I'm being kind of generous, including December sales into this. But, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to go ahead and include December sales. All right, so if we multiply this number here, 73,500, that's the 1 ounce gold sales. That's 210,000-ish, right, for the year, all right? For the year, because we're taking what's totaled and then multiplying by 3 because there's 6 months left, I think, or so. All right. And because of that, we can go over here to last year's sales and look at the 1 ounce sales. Yeah, they had 308,000. So 308,000 to 210 to even 225, right? It's definitely a major difference, a vast difference, if you will. Now, the half ounce right here, the gold coins, they've sold 19,000 this year. Yeah, just multiply that by 3. You got about 60,000, right? Yep. Look at this. That's actually more than last year. Okay, so that's not so bad, right? Then we're going to get to the quarter ounce gold, 32,000. Yep, you multiply that by 3, you're getting what? 3 times 3 is 9. Yeah, well, that's close, but it's definitely under. Now, here we're going to look at the 10th ounce, 500,000. Boy, that's a good number for last year. And let's see, this is the 10th ounce, and we're at 110,000. So definitely way under this year. And I guess it begs the question, have you had your Gold Eagle order canceled? Because that's what I'm hearing, especially, particularly for those half-ounce gold coins. Now, I'm not saying any one particular dealer is doing it, but that is what I have heard. Now, let's bounce over here to Money Metals, and we're looking up the 2025 American Gold Eagle. And I got to show you here, it doesn't really say any of them are hot, like, ooh, they're on fire. They're selling like hotcakes. You got to get yours while supplies last. Nothing like that. It just says new, all in green here. And what's interesting, you got the 1 ounce, the half ounce, the quarter ounce, and then the right here 10th ounce, and nothing hot, nothing going. Look at, okay, there we go. There's a hot item right there. That's the 2024. Another hot item. That's dates our choice. Would you buy that one if it was their choice? Not sure I would, to save $50, which is, this is such a low percentage of the whole sale. You'd think you'd get the one you want, but that's just my opinion. Now, that's what I got to say about the gold sales. Let's keep on keeping on. This is really important, folks. Now, here we're looking at the May 6th drop. That was 6 days ago, just right around the corner. Yeah, look at that. Add to bag, still available 6 days later. That's incredible. Now we're looking at the May 12th or May 15th update. This is today, May 12th. This is coming out here. That's the presidential silver medal featuring William McKinley. But then 3 short days from now on, I think I want to be, Thursday? Yeah, you've got the last, well, I guess the Florida Innovation Dollar, and second to last coming out. Now here, this is what I want to talk about. I've looked all over the interwebs for anybody selling this particular coin. This is the American Eagle 2025 1 ounce, right, out of West Point, New York. And it's got a product limit of 90,000, folks. And I cannot seem to find it anywhere for sale. I just can't. In fact, let me go to eBay. I haven't even checked out eBay yet. I probably should have. All right, let me go here. I'm going to go there and paste this. American Eagle for this. Sorry, I like baseball cards. There we go. So this is Wild Pete Rose Legends. I don't even know what that one is. I can't really see the label. Look at this. Okay, 1 ounce silver coin. That's a proof. American Eagle proof. Yeah, see, they're so hard to find. Let me see if this is uncirculated. Yeah, it's a no. It's definitely a no. So here it is. And I haven't been able to find it on any of the bullion sites. And I just want to know what the price might be for this particular coin in a mint state 70. Okay, in a mint state 69. And I would imagine, even if it is in a mint state 69, typically what we would see is the same price as it would be in the raw format, the raw state. However, I think this one's going to be a little bit different. I think even the mint state 69 is going to easily pay for its grading, probably $130. And this one, I would imagine in a mint state 70, because of the limited quantity, is probably going to be somewhere in that $150 to $175 range. And then for the special labels, I would imagine paying, having to pay way more than that. And what's interesting about this particular product is that product limit, the household order limit, coupled with that product limit of 90,000. It just doesn't add up. I mean, you'd think with a limited product limit of 90, it's just 10 is just too much. Maybe 5, maybe 4, 3, but not 10. Now let's keep on keeping on. Now, are you sub for one of these folks? And the subs are probably not available. Next product in the subscription ships May 20. I guess you can still get this available. It's still available. Who knew? Now, let's keep on keeping on. This is Numismatic News, folks, and this is a really great article by Richard E. Droich. And this is updated May 9th, 2025, 7:03 a.m. It says pop culture on coins, a boon or a hindrance. What do you think, folks? Is it going to be a boon and a hindrance? It could be both, right? The U.S. Mint will soon be releasing coins with pop culture characters. Will this be a boon for the numismatic community or a hindrance? And I think the numismatic community is kind of getting caught up in the marketing of a new superhero movie coming out, I think. Or what could it be, right? I mean, the timing is incredible. Has the United States commemorative coinage taken a questionable turn? You know, I think there's some people that could probably say it did that a long time ago, right? Or maybe they should recognize that in there. Or maybe not, I don't know. Or will this be a boon to coin collecting? Coins depicting Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman will soon appear on non-circulating legal tender commemoratives. Non-circulating. Bummer. Wouldn't it be cool if we had commemoratives that circulate? Wouldn't that be? Just like, well, anyway. The United States, following the example of such countries as Great Britain and Canada especially, each of whom has for some time been issuing coins that shock traditional collectors but are eagerly sought by non-traditional collectors and, very important, by the non-collecting public for some time. Other countries have featured everything from dinosaurs to, and the Titanic, to fictional movie characters such as NCLT coins. And what's interesting about all of this is that they have, it says right here, all right, they're non-traditional collectors. They really want younger folks getting into collecting, right? I mean, who do you think what's the demographic going to be when these movies come out? And couldn't those movies actually help sell these coins? Well, maybe if the United States Mint is smart, when these movies do come out, I think that they could partner up with them, maybe sell them at the movie theaters that they're going to. Wouldn't it be cool to buy a U.S. Mint coin at the movie theater? What? Yeah, come on. Try it out. See what it doesn't have to be at all movie theaters. It could be at select movie theaters, right? So that'd be kind of cool. You could buy a clad coin, you know, that'd be cool. A silver medal. Maybe only have a couple of the gold coins, but still it'd be kind of cool. I think it would be anyway. And let's see here. Let's keep on keeping on. What's important for U.S. coin collectors to recognize is the attention this draws to coin collecting. Coins have been in the headlines quite often recently. Absolutely. President Donald Trump drew attention to the 3.96 cents that it costs to strike a single 1-cent coin, driving speculation that the 2025 Lincoln cent might become a rarity due to Trump ordering its production to be stopped. And could we only see Lincoln cents for next year only in the numismatic sets? Absolutely. This could be it. We may not be able to see any more 2025 Lincoln cents. And if you know, they've already struck about $1 billion per mint so far. And that may be it, folks. So this is really incredible. It says here, we're all waiting for the other shoe to drop. Absolutely. That's a great way to put it. I love the way Richard writes. He's a great asset to the coin collecting community. Recognizing that our 5-cent coin costs almost 14 cents to make. Now, adding all this are the many recent misleading headlines or clickbait about the value of coins you may have ahead in your pocket. Absolutely. Do you have that 1794 flowing hair in your pocket? You might not want to spend it. It's ridiculous sometimes. Clickbait is a headline meant to draw the reader into what, on the surface, appears to be an exciting story the reader might otherwise never read. Clickbait is meant to generate readership, but since clickbait can be misleading, it can leave readers with a negative experience of the article's subject. I think more than that, actually, is being generous. Headlines such as top 5 rare coins collectors are eagerly paying millions for, hidden fortunes, 76 million for these 6 rare coins, yada, 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 do you own one, are ridiculous, but may lead to more people thinking about checking their small change coins for value. That's what they really want, more people thinking about collecting coins. So that's really interesting, and I know myself, I bag on them and I kind of say, hey, that's not good for the hobby, or is it, right? So I think Richard takes another approach to it, a different perspective, and it is actually really wonderful to always have a different perspective and to give the benefit of the doubt on this one. And I think he's done that by saying, hey, you know what? More people are thinking about collecting coins. And even if they don't even have to read the article, they could just be like, look at the headline and go, oh, let me go check those. I got some somewhere, right? Now let's bounce over here to the +1 action. This is Proverb 28:4. Those who forsake the word praise the wicked, but the keepers of the word contend with them. And I think what that means, if I'm going to wrap my head around it, a person who once learned but has abandoned their learning is the worst of all. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. You know them. You've seen them. You've had to deal with them. Yeah, no fun. Yeah, contend is the right word there. Now over here to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Aerosmith, Sweet Emotions, and it's got the Subtitulada. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. What's not free is the membership. And I will be going live this morning. I apologize I didn't go live yesterday. It was my son's birthday and then my wife's, Mother's Day and all that good stuff. So I didn't get a chance to get away. But we will be going live this morning to hang out with y'all and talk about some awesome things that are happening in numismatics. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stacker out.